Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be taking a look at some more Go Battle League battles. We've been doing a lot of these lately, and we're just going to keep it going here. So we're going to go over the fact that you do not need Azumarill. Yes, it's going to be fantastic, and I personally love using it. It's a great Pokemon to put in combination with other Pokemon to test out, or your current team that you do like to use. The thing is, people are going to be bringing things to counter it. As you can see here, Shiftry is going to be great up against Azumarill. And our Mawile is going to be fantastic. That's why I love bringing Mawile to Go Battle League, because there are going to be so many Pokemon weak to fire, and it's going to be able to just put in work, especially when they bring teams like this one, as we can see here, which is, I wouldn't say specifically built around trying to take out Azumarills, but it is very good to counter it. Let's just say that, right? This is the team that another YouTuber has made, which comes up very frequently for me. So it is fantastic when I run into it when I'm using my Mawile. Sometimes I'm not running it and I'm like, come on, should have never taken it off my team. So running Azumarill, it's fantastic. Really loved using it, but you don't always have to have it. We're going to continue to go with the Stunfisk here, and I am going to be going with the Shiftry as well, because they do complement each other. I'm going to be leading with that Stunfisk for the entire video here. And this is not a great situation. So what do I do here? Of course, I can just swap into my Shiftry, but what are they going to do? They're going to immediately swap out as well. And we're going to be left with no counter after that. So what we're going to have to do, unfortunately, at this point is just do as much damage, enter with Shiftry, and then when they swap, when they see the Shiftry, we're going to be going into our Mawile. I do believe I make a pretty bad mistake here, which we will highlight and take a look at. So they are going to be able to take us down, but not before we're going to be able to get off one more Mud Bomb here to just do a little bit more damage. And they're going to be able to farm just a little bit. Wishcash doesn't need much to farm and have plenty of energy to throw those charge moves. They're going to be swapping into that Altaria. Now, I get a little weirdly comfortable here. I don't know what I was doing exactly, but we let that one go through, which, you know, is okay. Gonna get off this Iron Head. Now the play is usually if they shield this up, then I will match a shield or maybe even two. But what I do here is quite puzzling. So I basically let this go through, and at this point I realize, wait a minute, I screwed up. We have Shiftry in the back, and that's simply not going to be enough, even with two shields and not being shadowed to take them out. These quick moves are going to start adding up, especially Dragon Breath. So we're going to get off this foul play immediately here, and they used their last shield, so we still have two, and they're bringing in an Obstagoon, so it's all bad, because they're going to be hitting us with that super effective counter here, and Azumarill is going to be able to counter this thing pretty well, right? But look out, because Obstagoon might just hit you with a gunk shot and potentially one-shot you. So we've done that, right? We've loved it. We used it. Obstagoon is fantastic. I haven't really used it in the Great League at all, to be honest with you. So yeah, we're definitely going to be losing that one there. But on to the next battle. We're met with an Alolan Raichu, which is great. Again, another counter to Azumarills here. So we're looking fantastic. I mean, they can hit us with Grass Knot, but I think we're going to take a risk and let the first one go through, I do believe here, because Grass Knot is not going to actually KO. They did overcharge on that Raichu, so they are loaded with energy here. Hitting us with a Grass Knot, as you can see, doing a lot of damage to that super effective ground typing that we are. And we're able to take them out without using a shield. They're bringing in their Azumarill here, which, perfect. But they made a very nice swap as anticipated by them when I got off my charge move. Swapping into that Galarian Stunfisk, in which we're going to go ahead and bring in our Mawile here and just go to town with our Fire Fang Power Up Punch. I do believe I'm going to want to shield this up for whatever they do have back there. And I usually let Rock Slides go through, so this, we're going to call that's a Rock Slide. Not very effective here, fine. They are hitting me with super effective quick move damage, but it's not really doing that much. At this point, we built up enough energy. We're going to go ahead and go for the Iron Head at this point. We're pretty comfortable to do this, doing a good chunk of damage to the Azumarill, seeing that it is going to be part Fairy. Unfortunately, they were able to farm us here, so what I'm going to do is, let me think about it. I want to sack the Stunfisk, and I do believe I successfully do it. I think that might be one of my only winning. Actually, no, we could have won with Shiftry right there, but I still wanted to just make sure we're comfortable in doing so. So I swapped that in there, catch that charge move, which is basically using a third shield here, and we built up to two Razor Leafs, and we're good to go. They just let it go through. They realize that that's the game right there. So moving it on to the next one here. Loving this Stunfisk, guys. Really enjoying it right now. Now, this is another horrible lead for the Stunfisk here. Now, what I can do is go ahead and swap into my Mawile. Because that's fine going into the hard counter this time, because I do have Shiftry, which can rival it later on, potentially. So we'll see what we can do with that. They're actually going to be going into Manting. Now, this is a bit of an issue because all of our moves are going to be resisted. The Fighting, the Iron Head, and the Fire Fangs, not looking good for me. But getting off Iron Head, landing it, doing a lot of damage here. They're going to be getting off Bubble Beam, and they did get off an Ice Beam as well. But we're still in this fight here. They did lower our attack. We're just going to get off another Iron Head here. Let's see what we can do. This is incredible. We're able to Fire Fang it down, and we still take the win. Absolutely amazing by Mawile here. They're bringing in Probopass. I really needed Mawile for that, but that's perfectly fine. We have the Stunfisk to handle this, and they're going to be making an immediate swap when I bring that in. Getting ready with that Leaf Blade to do super effective damage. We're going to go ahead and let one go through while preserving our shield still. They have two over there, so we kind of want to maintain that as well. Going to go ahead and let this go through because we can take that. And we're going to be resisting the quick move, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Going to go ahead and shield up this one now and kind of preserve that health. Building up a bunch of energy on our Shiftry here. We're just going to spam the heck out of this thing. So if I do play this correctly, I should be able to win here. So we're getting one shield out of them. That's good. Going for another one, getting another shield out of them. Now, we can survive this, but it's going to be very tight. All right, so surviving that, they're swapping, so I'm going to be getting off this Leaf Blade here, and as you can see, we already almost have another one ready to go, and we're going to swap. We have to remember that. We're almost at another Leaf Blade. We just need one more quick move, right? We're going to go ahead and shield this up to preserve the health. Not very effective, but that's fine. We just want to keep that health on the Stunfisk here. We're going to go ahead and go for the Mud Bombs. This is going to do a ton of damage to that Rock and Steel type. They're bringing in that Shiftry. We could have potentially hit the charge move, but we didn't. It still wouldn't have been enough to KO, I don't think. Bringing in the Shiftry, surviving barely, amazing. And we're able to get off this. Good thing we saved that with the energy and that little bit of health that we did have. Fantastic. Moving it on to the next battle here. Let's see what we're met with. A Hypno. Very interesting. Now, this is also troublesome for the Stunfisk. So we have to see what we have going on here because Hypno, as we've been over many times, has a plethora of different moves. More than likely, he's going to be carrying Ice Punch, which is going to be doing a lot of damage to me, right? It is going to be Shadow, so if we do get hit by a Shadow Ball, that is also going to hurt. All right, so they do have Ice Punch on this one, possibly Ice and Fire Punch. So we're just going to continue on with the Discharge here. And they're going to get a shield. Fantastic. I had a little bit of lag there, which was really annoying. I could have potentially gotten to another charge move, so we're just going to have to make do with this, unfortunately. Going to go in here with Shiftry. I think the game plan is to farm down, use a shield here, and pray that they don't get to another one. Maybe they'll swap. Oh, they got to another one. We're going to let this go through. We do not want to use two shields right now. This is going to hurt quite a bit coming from that Shadow Hypno. Super effective damage. And we did not farm down. So what we did was build up a lot of energy, swap into our Mawile right before they got off a charge move and built up energy on our Mawile. So we're looking great, and then pray that they didn't have like an Azumarill or Whiscash in the back. They're bringing in Stunfisk, which very good. I like this situation here. I think we're going to go ahead and shield this up, and we want to vamp up the Mawile at this point. So good shield call there. That would have definitely taken us out. So we are vamped up with the power-up punch, and they have a Meganium back there. Did I see that correctly? All right, we're looking great. So watch this as the Fire Fang just melts away that Meganium. They are able to take us out here, but that's fine. We're going to go in with the Shiftry. And oh man, I almost lost this here. So what I was doing was I'm going to farm it down. I have so much energy already, but I'm like thinking to myself, no. Let's just not lose this battle here and hit the charge moves and take them out. It may be overkill, but we're still going to be able to take the win here. So we're looking good. So there you have it. I mean, yeah, pretty fun without Azumarill. Still enjoying the Stunfisk. And if you did enjoy this video yourself, please give it a big thumbs up. I'll continue to bring you some more battles, as well as bring you the news for Pokemon Go. Hopefully you're able to find yourself a shiny Dino. Good luck. Or you can just enter the lottery and probably win that before you get one of those shiny. Thanks for watching and take care, trainers.